What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to a new episode of Transcending the Culture. I am James, and I am here with the legendary, all of a sudden, the legendary Cat Queen. What's up, Cat?
Hey, y'all.
I say that because of who you got coming on your show tomorrow. So I'm like, listen, we are so glad that you guys are with us tonight. A lot in store for you. Definitely some updates. We got a little bit of news going on, and then we're going to do trending topics. We did not book anybody for today because there's been so much stuff going on out there that I wanted to spend more time really just kind of touching on some of the topics and the different things that are going on out there. And of course, we want to get you guys involved in it too. Did you hear that ringing?
Yeah.
I've been trying to fix this shit so that it won't ring when we go live, but welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to our world. This is the kind of shit that goes on and the kind of shit that happens. But again, we are glad that you guys are with us. What's been happening, Kat?
Listen, we had fun. Like, we had a lot going on in the city. We had a lot of celebrities going through the last week. Not only did we went to go see Damon Williams, and then we had yesterday Mary J. Blige, of course, with Mario. And
I have heard so much about that damn show. so much,
yeah,
like good stuff.
So yeah, I've been hearing some great stuff too as well, and so you guys can head to I know the footage of the concert, as well as the host Just Crisis, and Just Crisis hosts the show, was the DJ MC, and it will be the surprise next guest on Cat Got Your Tongue tomorrow. So I know y'all know who I'm talking about, the fabulous DJ from 107.9. Who is that DJ like that?
Oh, that's who do that?
Yeah, so
okay, I know who did that.
So yeah, it was great. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about everything. We're going to get down and dirty with some relationship talk. He's going to give us all details of the tour with Mary J behind the scenes. And then me and him are going to give y'all all the details of Carisha Please. Carisha, not my sister, but Young Miami was in the building, okay? So I will let you guys know about all of that. Like, I will be telling you every little detail. We'll get into some of it tonight tomorrow to Cat Got Your Tongue for all the exclusive with me and Crisis and all the behind the scenes fun. So yeah, we listen. It's been some fabulous things going on.
Yeah, I think it's dope. That Mary J concert, I've heard so much good stuff about the show, and it's not like I don't know that Mary J. Blige does a really good concert. Like, I've been to pretty much most of her shows that she's had here in Cleveland. So I know that she does a really good show, and of course I planned on going to the show. Well, we planned on going to the show, and shit happens and stuff was going on, and we didn't get a chance to go. So I was a little bummed about that, but I don't really dig Neo all that much anyway. So I'm
life goes on, and we'll have other opportunities. We always do. So it ain't nothing.
I'm trying to tell you because definitely the Funny Bone this weekend. Benji Brown is going to be there. So the plan is for us to be down there at the show. I think that's going to be really, really dope. And actually, D-Lay, I think is there maybe tomorrow. He's there tomorrow, and then Benji Brown is there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I don't think I'm going down there
Oh
tomorrow.
wow.
Definitely this weekend we're gonna get
Mm.
down there and kind of chill, have a good time, see the comics.
Yeah, so I know Faison Love was here this past weekend.
Did you hear anything about the
And
song?
then I have not. Now, I was a little busy this weekend with other events,
I
so
was too.
anybody posting.
Yeah,
So I'll look and see, check the funny bone, check the hashtags and stuff like that, and see
yeah,
what I can bring. But I'm pretty sure it was a great event. We love
yeah.
Faison Love.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, and then I know we still have Marlon Wayans coming. I want to say next week, possibly,
Yeah.
if it's that
I didn't see
soon. It
exactly
might be
what date
that
he was coming.
soon. I want to say the
Oh,
10th, but don't quote me on that. I want to say on the 10th, but I'm not sure. So
okay.
we'll keep you posted on that because I told you I love Marlon, so I am
Yeah, for
so
sure.
excited. So, do you have any announcements or any official things that you wanna
You know what?
announce?
I actually just in terms of news, hopefully you guys are checking out I'm actually pulling some stuff up as I'm talking to you guys. Hopefully you guys have been checking out ugdigital.com. Obviously what at one point it was just a magazine, but now it's everything for UG Digital Media and Publishing. So again, hopefully you guys are checking out the site. I did put some news stories up today, some things that I got from different reps and publicists and whatnot. Jay Brown, singer, R&B singer Jay Brown, is in the top 10 with his new single. Definitely, I
Wow.
would love for you guys. His new single,
Congratulations to
True
him.
Love, is doing really good. I think he's like at number 7, maybe, but he's definitely in the top 10 with this new single, and that's always dope. Jay Brown, really, really good artist, does an amazing show. He's actually been on the platform before, and we're working to get him back on the platform. So check that out at ugdigital.com. You guys can get the whole story. You can actually listen to the new single. You can hit my Instagram too at Authentically James, and the song is actually playing on the post that I put up today. So you guys can check that out. Also, singer Josh X, he's been on the platform as well, and
Mm.
he has a new project out. So that as well is posted on ugdigital.com. So you guys can go there, check that out, get the latest, but of course, get that as well. Of course, the new issue of UG Digital magazine is there as well and able to be downloaded, and radio station can be accessed from there. And that's actually all that I had. I just wanted to make sure that I made some mention of those. And Sugar T, who has been on the platform multiple
Mm.
times now, she has a new project out. Um, so you guys should actually hit her up on Instagram at Sugar T. Make sure that you guys hit her up and check out her new project because, listen, I think it's dope. Like it kind of puts me in the mind, like when I'm listening to the song and I listen to the rhythm of it, it puts me in the mind of like a CC Peniston. So like she's totally flipped her style a little bit
Mm.
with this, I feel like. But definitely dope though, and something that
Wow.
people should check out.
Yes, we love us some Sugar Tea here. I definitely would love to get her on Cat Got Your Tongue. We
Yeah.
had a woman to woman. She was just really good. I could really see her as a mentor. Uh-oh, look who we got in the building. We got Mr. Donnie Brooks.
What up, sir? What up,
Donnie.
sir?
Everybody, please say congratulations, Donnie. He has been doing his thing. He got awarded from the for the Akron Baseball Project, and he has been everywhere. Like
Man,
you cannot throw a rock without seeing somebody in some Akron Baseball Project gear. So you guys make sure you follow Donnie Brooks and support the Akron Baseball Project. Donnie, what do you let us know in the comments what you have going on? Do you have running some things as of around this time, but I'm not sure the dates. Um, but yeah, we have some people doing some amazing things. We have journalist Shay getting back out there. She has been
yeah.
doing a lot of coverage. And she has been on Good Morning Akron. And
Uh,
did you see that Good Morning Akron Family Guy? They was making fun of it
you said what happened?
on Good Morning Akron. They was making fun of it. I mean, they was making fun of Good Morning Akron on Family Guy.
I didn't. I'm gonna have to check that out. Cause when was that?
So I'll let you guys know. I want to say last Sunday they aired an episode, and I guess they were making fun of lesser known. You know how people always make fun of Ohio or Akron
Yeah.
as, you know, no man's land or whatever. So they were going on a news show, and it said, "Good morning, Akron. This is Ohio's #1 opioid free." They was making fun of us, but it
I
was
want to see that.
hilarious. So you guys make sure you go over to the Good Morning Akron Facebook page, and they have it posted there. And I think O Chips posted as well. So a lot of people have been getting a little kick out of it. And it's funny because the host that does her and Jerry, she was poking fun of it and was like, "Oh, you know, the animation kind of did look like her," and you know, it was all in good fun. I always watch shows and they always reference Akron, you know, as so-called no man's land. But
Yeah.
listen, Akronites, we ain't gonna have them doing us like that. And for are you guys interested? Donnie Brooks, he said his baseball season starts April 7th. So you guys, it's winding down. So if you want to get your kids in any kind of camps or anything, please hit up Mr. Brooks for all your baseball needs. And then it was shout out. Oh yes, I wanted to shout out Artinka Tierra.
Yeah.
Her new single Cloud9 has been going viral. And she's even been doing some promos with some smoke shops in the Cleveland area. So she's really been doing her thing. Shout out to a friend to the show, Artinka. So, James, what's up? We're gonna get into some topics, and then at the end, I'll give you guys a little bit of the lowdown of my meet and greet with Young Miami. Carisha, please. So, did you say you had a hot topic or you had something you wanted to talk? I know. Listen, I've been laughing ever since the event. Like, she had me cracking up. Like, she is so funny. And it's, you know, we always be saying that to my sister Carisha. I'd be like, Carisha, please, you know.
Right.
So it's just so funny. So yeah. So you said you had some hot to touch on today.
You said say that again. It kind of blanked out for a second.
Oh, okay. And let me know because it's. I know it's outages in my area, so let me know if I need to come back in or something. But shit, I lost my place. Oh, you said you had something you wanted to talk about, a hot topic. You said you wanted to touch on.
Oh, it was just those news stories.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was just those news stories that are up on UG Digital.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna get into it because there's been a lot happening in celebrity world. Let me pull up my handy dandy list.
Okay.
But for
handy dandy notebook.
dandy notebook. But first of all, I did want to take the time out to say it is Autism Awareness Day, everybody. As you know, April is Autism Awareness Month, and you know we all love our children with autism. We love our people with in the autism community. Shout out to the workers. Shout out to the parents. But yeah, make sure that shout out to the autism parents because listen, we hanging on by a thread. We hanging on by a thread, y'all.
Listen, when I tell you, like, you are, like you awesome, like the shit, like you. Awesome. That's all I can say. And that ain't even on no family tip. Like, you awesome. Like for what you deal with on a daily, like. You awesome. That ain't got nothing to do with family and nothing. Like you see a lot of stuff, and you see a lot of people who have this stuff going on, and you see how they handle stuff, or the lack of how they, the lack in the way that they handle it, and it just makes it even more clear just to see the stuff that you're doing and what happens on a daily basis. Like it's pretty much been to where you haven't been able to really consistently work full time nowhere because of the stuff that you have to do. And like you breeze it, like look where she's at now and where she has gotten to. And like, I think it's dope. So kudos to you.
Thank you, James. As you guys know, my only child, Michaela, is autistic, mostly nonverbal. And, I had her at a very young age, and I had to really, every resource I had to pull by myself. I had to figure it out. There was no guidebook, there was no TikToks or anything when I had her. I had to just figure it out. And I built a lot of resources. I built my own community. And even though I'm no longer employed doing, I still like to be an advocate to other parents and children with special needs. Let's see. Oh, we got Prince Nana in the house.
What's
He
up, Prince
said, "Hi
Nana?
guys. April is my birthday
Okay,
month.
okay, 24.
24th April is my birthday, and I will be 19 years." Oh,
Okay.
shout out to the Prince, the son. That's what he like to get called. But yeah, April is a big month. I know a lot of people in April with birthdays. So shout out to everybody whose birthday is in April. I know we are in Aries season now, going into Taurus season. So shout out Aries and shout out to all the stubborn bulls. Um yeah. So I think I'm still skipping a little bit. I don't know. Let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Let me make sure. James, named our fan base and our community. So can you please talk about that while I get my connection together, please?
Absolutely. So, as you guys know, we've been, streaming for quite some time now on YouTube and on other platforms as well. So, of course, you guys can get us on Facebook. Sometimes you can get us. Sometimes we do utilize Instagram and Twitter, but primarily we are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. So we have actually come up with a name for the community. I know that last week we were talking about that, and we were kind of shifting between two different titles. So what we did settle on is UGD Land. So UGD and then LAND, UGD Land. Right now, we actually have a community that is on Instagram. So you guys can go to our Instagram, UGD Media HQ. If you go to our IG, then you'll see the link for UGD Land, and you guys can join. Obviously, it's free, and there we're going to be putting a lot of different content, just updates, just so that you guys know what's going on, not just with the network, but with this show and the other shows, and everything that we have going on. We're actually working to launch several new platforms. So we're actually moving into the phase where we are looking for podcasters. We also will be casting for a particular show, which I won't really say too much about what the show is titled, but I can say that we are looking for 4 to 5 hosts for that show. So I will be actually putting that out, of course, on social media, and then we'll post it on ugdigital.com, and you guys will be able to get it there as well, and get the information. Right now, if you're interested in perhaps doing a podcast with the network, just maybe brainstorming some ideas, you guys can reach out. You can send an email to UGD Podcast Radio. Let me double check that email address because I actually just created it. Let's see. You
That's so
guys,
funny.
and then we also have Transcending the Culture 1 at gmail.com.
Mm.
So, I mean, you can send an email there too if you want to, or you can send an email to, it is UGD Radio Broadcast at gmail.com. So you can send an
Okay.
email there, or you can send one to Transcending the Culture 1, which is actually down on the strip at the bottom at gmail.com. Just let us know that you are interested in possibly doing the show, or maybe submit some ideas, or just brainstorming, and we can set up a virtual where we can just sit and talk, kind of go over some ideas, see if it's something that we all want to pursue, and look at the possibility of getting it on the network and let you know what what all it requires and that sort of thing. But I think it'll be cool. We are definitely trying to diversify and build the content here on the network so that it's not just, obviously Transcending the Culture, Open Letters to a Survivor, the Entertainment Plug, and the other platforms that we have on here. We do have the Game Changer launching, which is going to be a sports broadcast with with Young Austin. So that's going to be coming. We're actually still just putting ideas together and figuring out exactly what we want to do. But that podcast is definitely coming this summer, which is not a long time away. So that's going to be coming. We have the platform, the unnamed platform that will be launching, where I need 4 to 5 hosts on that. So we are casting for that. So you can say that you're interested in that, and we can have some conversations and see where that goes to. Of course, we got Cat Got Your Tongue, on each and every Thursday, so you guys can check that out. But it's a lot more coming to the network, and it'd be cool to have you guys a part of it. But the big thing, UGD Land, make sure that you guys pull that up. That also is the name of our YouTube community now. So we're actually transitioning now since we're monetizing. So we are moving into that phase where you guys can do the super chats and like all kinds of stuff. So
so with the super chats are so cool because when you super chat, we're gonna get your comment straight right up there. You're gonna have exclusive stickers, exclusive emojis, exclusive things, and exclusive content and things that everybody is not gonna be having, when you're subscribing and stuff. So please, I'm telling you, I have some subscription to some other creators, and I really enjoy being able to do the super chats, because a lot of times, especially if we're talking about relationships and the comments are going, sometimes I'm not able to see all the comments. So when you had a super chat, then it's only, sometimes you can lock it to where it's only the super chatters can comment. So sometime we'll be able to just get your special comments, and I think it'll be really, really cool.
I think
our UGD land.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really dope. So definitely, you guys can pull us up on YouTube. And I think that's really about it. I'll soon be launching our radio network, but I won't really talk too much about that yet until we actually get it out there. So that is coming, and Culture Crave. Culture Crave is going to be coming as well in the next few weeks, and that's going to be our second magazine. So we still have UG Digital Magazine, which you guys can check out. I'm working on building out the paid version of the magazine with Mighty Networks. So you definitely want to get onto there. What a little tip that I will give you right now is probably the best time for you to join our Mighty Networks, because it's free. Once everything is complete, we're gonna lock it down and we're gonna start charging everybody. So now
and that goes for everything. That goes for submitting music. That goes for trying to get on our network. Everything right now, it is the time to act. Yeah. Because tomorrow's price is not today's price. So,
right.
We don't know what it's gonna be. So in the way things are moving, we've literally been working with so many people. We have so many deals. We have so many things under wraps that it's going so fast.
Yeah, it's so much under wraps that we can't really talk about yet.
If you want to be locked in with the team, please, now is the time to do it. We have so much going on. But thank you for announcing that for me, James. I'm glad I got off when I did, because the kids outside lighting off fireworks. I had to get out the window like, what y'all doing?
Right.
What y'all doing? Y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be doing that. So let's get into these topics. Prince Nana said he not stubborn. No, I don't know. I met many a tourist in my day. And he said, great show all the time. One love. Thank you. I love that you tune in and you're always commenting and stuff. So we definitely appreciate you. So we are going to get into it because we have a really heavy, it's been so much going on. So let's get into, we have a lot of rappers deaths going on. A lot of deaths going on. So first we have everyone knows of, I want to say Mo or Mo3. I'm not really sure how to say his name. Houston rapper, very respected, really coming up in the game as far as worldwide attention, and he was gunned down a few years ago, and it was a lot of investigating. He was gunned down on the highway, middle of the highway, on camera, stopped traffic. It was a very high publicized death, and now we're getting the footage of what was happening, him running from the gunman, and all the fight that ensued. And now we have someone actually facing those charges, and those charges are aimed at none other than Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy, a
Yeah.
rapper that has been, in the game and actually has had more success and notoriety than MO3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, why?
I don't know.
It's really, really crazy. And so he at first had a $2 million bail, and his attorney said that that's too much. So for some reason, the judge agreed, and it got dropped down to $500,000, and he is now out on his own recognizance, and he better be looking out because it's some stuff going on. So and there's some people looking for him, and it's just really sad when I see these people that are so talented. They have these deals, and they have these contracts and things going on, and then you stop that for some gun violence. But I will say, word on the street is that Mo3, he had a price on Yellow Beezy's head, and this is allegedly, this is all that I've gathered. I'm really good at gathering information, so take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a little grain of salt. But it was said that he once had an attack on him that could have cost his life. So it's very much, history repeating itself. Big and Tupac.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent of that, which, who shot you type of stuff. And when people get paranoid and money, a lot of money is involved, and access to anything, we're just seeing,
like, why,
yeah,
like why ruin your whole life over some ignorant shit?
mm-hmm.
Like, and that goes for both sides.
That goes for both sides. They both were coming up and were leaving that life behind. A lot of times, and this is something that I had to learn as well, you have to become the new version of yourself. It's going to cost everything.
Yeah.
All the bad habits, all the bad friendships, all the, I had a list of enemies long as the day. Long as the day is, I had a list of enemies because I'm a Scorpio. So Prince Nana, don't feel bad for what I said about you because I'm a Scorpio. I hold on to shit. So, but I'm saying I really had to take a good look at myself and say, is this worth it? Is this me fighting? Yeah, I was slapping bitches. Yeah, I was slapping hoes. But was that getting me to where I needed to be? No.
Right.
That was going to get me in jail like Yella Beezy. That was going to cost me everything that I'm working so hard on. So I definitely had to learn that lesson, and hopefully a lot of our rappers do. Prince Nana said these young rappers need to learn from the OGs. To me, I think they're doing too many dirty deals. It is causing them to lose their lives in the process. Absolutely. And we saw that with King Von. He was allegedly committing a lot of murders, getting rid of all his enemies just to be got how he was getting people. And now we see, years later, people were telling Dirk, oh, you didn't step for Von and you didn't do this. And now he's being accused of murder as well and still standing in jail. And the only reason he's not getting bail is because he tried to flee the country. So he's not getting out. He ain't getting out no time soon. So, I agree with Prince Nana. I think that, and I've been younger, but I always try to listen to other people because what is the saying? A smart person learns by their mistakes, but an even smarter person learns by other people's mistakes. Right. So I always was the type of person I always wanted to, learn from other people. But I don't know. These YNs, they out here, they reckless. They doing whatever. They stealing Kias. They just
crazy, crazy shit.
They crazy. So those were a couple of the deaths that happened. And then this week, the big death, young Scooter died.
Right.
And it was a chaotic scene with lots of questions. And
so the girl, they said that she was one of the baddies.
Yes. So young Scooter was in some sort of relationship with this girl who was on Baddie. She was on the tryouts. So she did not make the show, but she was on, how they have a couple episodes of the tryouts and stuff. Yeah. So I guess she was a standout during the tryouts, and that she was about to be on another network, or one of those like Now That's TV or something like that. But
Yeah.
she was originally on Baddies. So the story goes that I'll give you her version, and I'll give you the version that other people are telling. So from her version, he was attacking her. She called 911, and when 911 got there, he saw the police and people fled from the home.
Right.
He fled from the home and hopped the fence, but he nicked his femoral artery in his leg. And by the time the police caught up with him, he was bleeding. He was bleeding out. He was dead. And if you guys don't know, if you ever nick your femoral artery, you have about 3 to 5 minutes to completely fill that hole. That is a killer of an injury. But a lot of his family members said they are going to be filing a lawsuit against the police department because they do not believe that story. They believe that he was shot, and they are calling for an external autopsy to see the story. But for now, the cops have been cleared of any wrongdoing, and the woman that called the police has been arrested, and that is because the 911 calls have been released, and she was given all this crazy ass information. The 911 calls were crazy. She was talking about they was over there selling drugs. It was some kids. It was a lady that was being trafficked. She didn't know they was out there fighting, but she never said it was her. She never said she was in danger.
Right.
But she gave multiple, she didn't sound scared. And then so she went on live, and TMZ posted it earlier about her saying, "Oh, I was scared for my life." And she alluded to lying about the details because she was a domestic violence victim and she was scared to say it on tape.
Right.
So, we don't know the story. Everything is just emerging right now. These are just the sides that I have heard. And you can check out, I know, the Shade Room, TMZ, Hollywood Unlocked, they all have coverage of it. So if you want to get some of the details, and definitely the girl, her mugshot without her wig on. Ladies, y'all have to be doing something with your hair under the wigs, okay? We cannot keep walking around with Meek Mill's braids, Jim Jones braids, Allen Iverson old braids under these wigs. Or walk around with a George Jefferson bald
Right.
under the wig. That's what I'm really seeing. I'm trying to be nice.
Right.
But we gotta figure something out, ladies. These wigs and the stuff that the monsters that's popping out up under them, we gotta get it together. Because girl was cute. She was cute when she was on live, but when her mug shot, I was like, who this? So yeah, she definitely got arrested, and she's charged with reporting, what is it? Reporting falsely reporting a crime.
Yeah.
But not only that, she got falsely reporting a crime basically that led to someone's death.
Mm-hmm.
So that in itself can be a manslaughter charge. So you guys are like, when you are committing any kind of crime and somebody dies, if you steal somebody's scooter and you riding off on a scooter and they say, "Oh, my heart, Elizabeth," and they fall out and die, you could possibly go to jail for manslaughter because you are a lot of people don't understand that when you're committing a crime and somebody dies,
yeah,
you're in some way responsible for that death. So it's going to be interesting how they charge this. Everybody is kind of hot right now, especially because it's somebody famous. So, we'll keep you posted on the details. It's going to be interesting to look at the autopsy and see, is there going to be any gunshot wounds, or is it going to only be that, that small injury that they say took his life.
That's a mess.
And then there was one more shooting. So there is a rapper. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get, y'all know I'm a R&B girl. I ain't really a rap girl like that. So bear with me. But rapper Sauce Walker I guess being set up or being shot at, and he ended up getting shot, but then his artist named Say So P was murdered. So they both were shot, but his artist actually got murdered. So he was on live saying, I'm just thankful for my life. I'm not going to retaliate. It is what it is. We got to leave the gun violence alone. And so they eventually, within maybe a couple of days, because this was another murder that was in broad daylight and very bold, When they got the picture of the guy that was a person of interest or, you know, a suspect, when they found the suspect was already dead. He'd been dead. The suspect been dead. So
Yeah.
whoa, we don't know what's going on. So a lot of people are alluding that Sauce Walker, which is alleged. People are alluding that he has something to do with it. People are alluding that whoever hired him could have, you know, killed him after he finished the job. We're not really sure, but a young prodigy, that was his 21-year-old signed artist is the one that ended up getting killed.
Wow.
So it's really unfortunate. And we gotta, for one, we gotta put these guns down. We have to put these guns
Yeah.
down. And shit, what Debo said, put the gun down and get knocked out like your daddy used to. Y'all scared to get knocked out.
Look, and
Knocked out, then killed.
you said Debo, and I ain't even. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't even think nothing about Friday because I was just watching Beauty and Black, and
Oh
this
man.
character on there named Debo.
Oh man, you on a whole nother show. You like, you tuned in like shit.
I
That's
was.
my show. But yeah, I have to, no spoilers because I have to watch it. All my friends be telling me watch it. So
Man,
I'm going to watch it and get into it. I was supposed to start it yesterday, but I had a couple things going on. So I'll probably start it tonight. I'll probably be watching it with one eye open, trying to, you know, peep what's going on. Hey Charmaine, she in the building. What's up, girl? Um, and this how you know you getting old. My friend Charmaine texted me the other morning to go out 2 weeks from now. We had to schedule it. Like that's how you know. Like it's getting too serious, Charmaine. We got too much on our schedule. We gotta do all that. But so yeah, it's just a sad day with the artists and the rappers. I mean, this is not nothing unheard of. We definitely know that, you know, the rappers literally have a target on their back. So you know, all the rappers be safe, and I hope that, you know, things get better from here. And we'll keep you guys posted on Young Scooter, the charges, Young Dirk's charges, and anything else. A lot of rappers out of jail. You know, Young Thug is out of jail. ASAP Rocky. So hopefully, you know, they keep their hands clean, and we can go from there.
yeah,
Let me see. So we have on the latest, you know, love and hip hop drama. We see Yandy and Rashida going back and forth over a lot of the cheating drama. And a lot of people are coming at Rashida and saying how, you know, Yandy supported her for so long, and always stood up for her. And now it seems like Rashida is eager to, you know, kind of punch down on somebody else, you know, somebody else's marriage. So, look, she said plan 2 weeks notice, hair, nails, and outfit play. Cause she know how I be. I wait till the day of, like I ain't got nothing to wear. So yeah, see you. I can't wait, girl. We gonna be on the town, hey. But yeah, I've definitely had friends in situations like that where I was on their defense, and you know, I was defending them, but when it was me, it seemed like they was just happy to tag along and you know, pile on. So Transcenders, let us know if you ever had any friends like that, you know, that you feel like you was defending and then they just flipped on you. Like that's crazy. Really crazy. uh Val Kilmer died. If you guys
yeah.
know, you know,
65.
one of the good Batmans. You know, he was a great one. Who do you think of when you think of Batman?
Yeah,
Val Kilmer. Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. And I guess who was it? It was the Michael Keaton, wasn't it?
Yeah, Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
he was the original one.
Oh no! You know who the original one
Or
is.
not the original one, but
I know, I'm just playing, but I like Adam West. I love Adam. Adam
yeah.
West was you know, I like the campy Batman. You know, with him and Catwoman and Eartha Kitt was pow bang. Like that shit was fire to me. Like I love it. So yeah, Val Kilmer. A lot of people, that's who they think of when they think of Batman. I weird Batman take because when I was younger, that is when George Clooney was Batman, and that movie bombed. Like he so called bombed as Batman. But
Right.
me, I didn't know that movie went triple platinum at my house. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I was loving Poison Ivy, and oh my God, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. I couldn't get enough. I'm telling you, when I grew up and somebody said that's a horror, they said, "What's your favorite Batman?" I'm like, "That's easy, Batman and Robin, right?"
Right.
They talk about that's the worst Batman. Oh, dang, they hurt my heart with that one. Dang, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Um, so crazy. And you guys, we have a lot of the Disney movies being released. We have Moana 2 and Mufasa, which is the second installment of the Lion King live action movies. So if you guys want to check it out, those are officially on Disney Plus, and we do have Wicked on Peacock. So have you been able to see any of those movies, James? I know you
I,
don't be.
I just realized that Wicked was on Peacock, and I do want to see that. So that probably will be the next thing that I watch. I just spent the whole day yesterday watching Beauty and Black, which again is so dope. So I probably will end up watching Wicked. I watched some older stuff over the last couple of days too, but like what was it, Bad Boys for Life? I still had never seen that, so I watched that because that's on Netflix. And I watched Dolomite with Eddie Murphy.
Dolomite! Oh my God, that's so
which was hilarious. But
Eddie Murphy is always funny. But you know what? I just watched the saddest Eddie Murphy movie of my life and cried. It was so good.
Which one?
It's called Mr. Church. It's a good.
Wow, I saw it. I saw it like when it first came out.
Oh man, if y'all want to have a good cry or a good just emotional, because sometimes I get tired of the gory and the the storyline. Sometimes I just want like a feel good movie. Like I think it was like a Sunday. I was cooking lasagna. I was just kind of feeling homey that day. I watched that movie and I said, "God damn, Eddie Murphy! I forgot you was really a good actor for real." Because he played the hell out that role.
Yeah, I didn't. Damn, it's been so long since that came out, but I did see that movie though, and it was really good.
Oh man, so. But yeah, so in the world of politics, we have Trump acting a damn fool as usual. Y'all know what to expect. He has taken away federal funding for the education like he said he would. So now the Department of Education is run state by state. And I want to say 2 nights ago, we had word from the Ohio Department of Education and they slashed their budget in half. So that means that all of our kiddos, especially our autistic kiddos and our kiddos that are on IEPs, are going to definitely suffer next year. So parents, please make sure it's IEP season, which means you are planning your child's next school year and what they need. Make sure you're asking for the maximum of everything. Because 9 times out of 10, we only gonna get a little bit. So make sure y'all looking at them IEPs, make sure y'all signing all that stuff and making sure you putting everything in there. Transportation, speech therapy, occupational breaks, fidget spinners, anything your child need, because it's about to be slim pickings for next year because of Trump. And we have him and Elon Musk just doing all kind of crazy stuff with Doge. And then Cory Booker filibustered, which means he took up all the time that they had to. I want to say the House. Don't quote me on this. I don't know too much. I know a little bit of politics. I don't know too much. But the time that they had to go over budgets and get all this. So what they do is they talk over the whole time so that the other party doesn't have a chance to submit their stuff and submit all this crazy stuff that the Democrats don't want.
Yeah.
So he got up there and they said that he had a record-breaking filibuster, which lasted 15 hours. 15 hours of him rambling about how fucking bad Trump and Elon and everything was. It was honestly great to watch. There was a TikTok that was live the whole time, so I was checking in on him, and he did really good. At the end, he was getting a little tired, getting a little sweaty, a little delirious. But shout out to Cory Booker. Elon Musk and Trump have yet to acknowledge him or anything that he did. But today we are getting word that Elon Musk lost $12 billion. So good job, guys. Great. Yay. So
Yeah.
people have been protesting Elon Musk. They have been protesting Tesla. They have been protesting SpaceX, and they've also been protesting X, as well as him sinking millions into political candidates. And a lot of political analysts called that out. So these elections, and these are primary elections that are going to control who's going to be in the elections come November. So like the governors and mayors and the things that he really needs to kind of push his agenda, you know, the representatives and things like that. So he paid millions of dollars for these people to get elected, and they didn't get elected. So good job, guys. I'm really proud of you. Let's really stick it to them. And also we see Target reporting crazy lows that they've never seen before after rolling back their DEI program. And the thing is, other companies either roll back their DEI program or they simply didn't have one. But I think because Target put such an emphasis on we working with Black creators, and we, you know, they were selling the Tabitha Brown and this and that. And I mean, when I was working, the last time I was working, I went and bought a folder and notebook and planner, and it had Black girl magic and, you know, Black girl stuff. And it was so beautiful. And I felt so amazing seeing myself represented in these products that I was buying. So I really was like, okay, I'm going to always come here and support this because I really like it. Nope. Y'all took that away and they snatched y'all. They said Target might really have to be in the red for the first time in like 10, 15 years. And they said that their Christmas is going to, it's going to be weird around Christmas because they may not have the money to put into the inventory that they need for Christmas. So this really might send Target down a horrible path.
Good.
Congratulations, guys. You
Absolutely. Good. Good.
So, yeah. So I wonder what they're going to do because it's no going back from that. It's no going back. So I don't know where they're going to go from there.
They're gonna be closed down eventually. Good. Good.
Yeah.
And for everybody else that's complaining, like they was just talking today because somebody got deported who had court orders in place preventing them from being deported, and the new administration basically just said we don't care and deported this person, and now they're in a jail that they can't get out of.
Yeah.
So they just deported and in jail for nothing.
For nothing.
Listen,
and people don't understand.
I say too bad. This is what you asked for.
This is what
y'all voted for.
This
This fuck. So whatever.
This is what y'all voted for.
Whatever.
I don't really feel that bad. I don't really feel that bad because, and not to say I don't have a heart or I can't sympathize with other people in other races, but they don't care what it's us. When we was marching, when we was getting marching for Trayvon and we was marching for George Floyd and stuff, a lot of foreigners, non-born Americans, had so much to say. We was monkeys, we was dogs, we was less than, and they thought they were safe. And the crazy thing is, a lot of spouses voted for Trump knowing that they had spouses that were applying for green cards. And normally how it goes is if you're married and you're applying for a green card, you're pretty much safe because it's understood that once the paperwork goes through, you will be a citizen.
Not anymore.
It does not matter. They are deporting everyone. They are deporting mothers that just given birth to American children. Normally, there's supposed to be the anchor program where if you have a child on American soil, then you must stay to be their parent. They are putting them kids in foster care and kicking them parents out. So it is just crazy. Oh, we got journalist Shay in the building. Hey, girl.
Journalist Shay. I'm just like, I'm sorry. Too bad. Oh,
that's so sad. Yeah, I don't feel bad. And you want to know something that I heard? Somebody said with Black people, this is just business as usual for us. They said Black people have been through 1,000 horrible presidents. We never really had a president on our side except for Barack, and y'all hemmed him up to where he could barely do shit.
But see, they didn't expect to be affected by this shit when they didn't
expect it, and I love that for them. I love this.
I do. I love it. I love it for them.
Mm-hmm. Like they are getting in every way. They're getting, he was putting a stop on Medicaid, and he also fired a lot of the workers that do the Medicaid and Social Security and stuff. So it's a lot of veterans. I'm a friend that works at the VA. A lot of them, stuff is not coming through. Their social security check's not right. They pause their Medicaid and they getting back on it, and it's not getting paid out. It's all kind of stuff, and they're getting pissed. They're getting pissed, and I'm like,
Oh,
what did you think was gonna happen, sweetheart? He literally sat there and said, and it's like the week of the election. It were so many videos of people just even Kamala going over the things that he said he was gonna do. He
oh,
said he's gonna do this. He said he's gonna do that. He's gonna roll this back. He's gonna roll this back. And they was just like, he doesn't mean it like that. We're gonna get cheaper groceries. In the history of America, have prices ever went down? Or do they just go up? Is it just inflation? Which one? Because I don't even know how y'all believe that he was gonna make groceries. Like, what the hell was he gonna do?
girl,
What
don't
was he
get me
gonna do?
started.
And the crazy thing is, they actually made it worse because who works the farms for these groceries? Who is working from sun up to sundown, picking oranges and planting things? And it damn sure ain't us. It damn sure ain't the pale ones that burn in the sun. They can't do it. I just saw a TikTok of these young Caucasian males, and they said that they saw that this farm had got a lot of their workers deported, so they were happy saying, oh, we're gonna get their jobs, and we're gonna go do this and make all this money. Do you know, it wasn't even half the day was over, and they was burnt up and throwing up from how much work that they were doing. They realized that they physically could not handle the work that these Hispanic people were doing.
Mm.
And now these farms do not have people to, first of all, they didn't even have people to plant stuff a couple months ago when the stuff was supposed to go on the ground for us to eat in a couple months. So they didn't plant the stuff. They don't got nobody to gather the crops and process them and send them to the store. So what do y'all think is going to happen? You know, like, what's going to happen? It's cool. We be eating noodles and shit. Listen, black people, we come down to it. We eat some chilies and some pig feet. What the heck y'all going to do? You know, like, what's going to happen, America? So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on. But they did say Elon Musk is his net worth is lower than it's pretty much ever been. It's in the toilet. And him and Trump have been pressured for him to step down as the leader of Doge. People have been filing lawsuits and filing different things within the court systems and things like that to get him up out of that position. But I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I hate to seem so unbothered, but I'm just like, I'm over it because we gonna be all right.
Yeah, we go. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is, we made it through Reagan and Clinton and Bush, and Nixon and Carter and all them people that really wasn't for. They never really was for black people.
Yeah,
the only presidents that was for black people, they got shot up. We know how they did them. We know how they did John F. and Abraham. So black people are just, I think black people are being very smart. I'm seeing a lot of people grinding, a lot of people putting stuff on their business, a lot of people going to school, a lot of people getting these certifications and training because we're like preparing, like we're hunkering down. Like me and my mom be buying canned goods and just gathering supplies because it's like, we just, at the end of the day, we know how to take care of ourselves, so just crazy.
Listen, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So let's talk about we have a lot going on in child support court, y'all. Anthony Edwards, who is a basketball player, has been going back and forth with Aisha Howard. And he is 23 years old and she is 38 years old. She is also the famous baby mother of Little Baby.
Huh? Oh no, Little Baby. I was gonna say Dwight Howard, Little Baby.
No, Little Baby. So we saw before she had, around the time it dropped that she had the baby, people were speculating who the father was. Eventually it was said to be him, and then they both, kind of released text messages about, what was going on. And he basically had told her, like, I hate you, don't have this baby, I'm not gonna be in the baby's life, like laughing at her, taunting her. She was trying to, be whatever, but he was urging her to get an abortion and whatever, and she decided not to. So now he has kept to his word and has said that he's not going to do anything for the baby. Now, keep in mind, Anthony Edward has a longtime girlfriend, fiance.
Uh-huh.
So he ended up having like two kids, and then he had a kid with her, and then he had a kid with Aisha Howard, and I think she's pregnant again or something. So his wife is going to be like his third baby mom technically, but she was his girlfriend the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's really messy. So we see both sides. We see him and his girlfriend, going live, taunting her. We see her talking about the situation. But and we're going to talk about it tomorrow on Cat Got Your Tongue. I'm gonna get Christ's opinion on that. But a lot of people are really on his side and saying, oh, she's
And
a
and
gold
and I,
digger.
and I think that's funky because you could say all day that I don't want you to have this baby and you shouldn't do it or whatever. But the reality is, if you ain't want a baby, then you should have put a fucking condom on.
At the end of the day, people got to start being responsible.
Like,
And
for real? Like, where the fuck they do that at? So she's supposed to go get an abortion because you don't want a baby. You should have put a fucking condom on. Like,
yes,
it's real
yes,
simple.
for sure, it's real simple. Like 1 + 1 = 2.
I mean,
Like
like
we
it
ain't
or
gonna
not,
get to.
it's really, really simple.
It's really simple, and people gotta understand. Like when you have sex with somebody raw, man or woman, you mentally somewhere have to be okay with having a baby with them because we
I
know
mean,
how
you
baby's
could be
made.
bothered or you could not be
Yeah,
bothered.
you
But
could
just
be
get ready to
bothered,
get child
but
support.
and I just think even if you do that, I just think that that's just so low. I just think that's so low. You busted that, you know, you brought that child to this world, so
Like, how you gonna force
circumstances.
somebody to get an abortion?
And then now you're forcing her to raise that child alone, and it's taunting her, talking about that child would never
Well,
be
she probably was
loved.
gonna do it. He probably a shitty daddy anyway. I mean, keeping it all the way gangster. So,
Yeah,
like, just get ready to pay child support then.
and I hate that when the woman is laughing and stuff, because if he would do that to her, he would do it to you. Like I
Right.
don't care what relationship you think, I don't care
But
what
everybody
wedding
always
y'all
think that
planning.
they can't be the one.
They always think they can't be the one and that they're gonna be different. And trust me, you're not. Like you're listening. You got the same fish the other girl got. Honey, they don't care. Honey, they and the way he's moving and how many kids he's having out here, because y'all are talking about this girl. What about the other girls he cheated with? What about them baby moms? Is he just not going to be a dad to any of those because
Right.
he's not in a relationship with them? Like I'm not understanding that. Why did you cheat then?
He probably a shitty father anyway.
Yeah,
So,
at the end of the day, so there was rumors swirling today that said that they finally had their numbers or how much he owed her for child support, and this is allegedly, and this is so called the rumor of the day, is that he asked the judge to pay, can he pay the child support up for the next 18 years, so he don't have to deal with her at all. He never has to deal with her. So him and his girlfriend took, to Instagram and was laughing at the situation and kind of alluding to it. But Aisha Howard took to her Instagram and said that she hasn't had any paperwork filed, that he's been unwilling to work with her attorney. He's been dragging his feet. So she has no, she's not aware of anything filed or anything he's tried to send her. And he hasn't sent her any money thus far. So it's going to be interesting to see what really goes on with that.
right.
Yeah.
That's
So
the shenanigans, man.
it's just been shenanigans, and we see Tristan Thompson is still going to court for his outside baby, and he has still yet to meet that outside baby. It's just unfortunate. And then today we see Kanye West. It's like, what's going on with the dad? We see Kanye West today saying that he regretted having kids with Kim Kardashian, that he accidentally had 4 kids with her. And 2 of them were welcomed by surrogate, which he had to proceed to insert his specimen into a cup. So I don't know how that was accidental. I don't know what's accidental about in vitro with a
I ain't never.
surrogate, but
I just ain't never seen nobody that desperate for attention. Like, I
so
I
desperate.
haven't.
He's just grasping at straws, and he's trying to, he used to be able to bait people, especially the Kardashians, especially Kim. He used to be able to bait her, say something crazy, and then she would give him what he wanted. She would release a statement, or she would, say something else or whatever.
Right.
So it's just kind of weird that he keeps doing that, and she's not giving him that response. She's being smart. She's moving through court. She's filing things. You know, he barely sees the kids. He has visitation, but he cannot, you know, take them anywhere. He, you know, is mad about that, but it's like, these kids you don't care about or didn't want. So I don't know, but y'all, hopefully Kanye one day get himself together. I'm not sure, but that is all for the hot topics today. I am going to tell you guys a little bit about me meeting Young Miami. Yeah. So we have been doing Diddy Watch probably since the beginning of Transcending the Culture. Diddy Watch has been very near and dear to my heart. I've had a lot of criticism. I've had some comments. I have some people that love Diddy Watch. I have some people that hate Diddy Watch. But you can't say it isn't interesting. You can't say it's not interesting. So, guys, when I saw Miami was coming to town, I said, I got to meet her. I got to meet this girl because, you know, I've been so interested in the story. So seeing Carisha, it was really, she was turning up. It was really fun. So you guys, she has a new game. She had a card game before called Risha Roulette. And so this is the second installment called Risha Reloaded. And so this is a fun drinking game. This is a drinking game that can be played with multiple people. This is a game that can be played with a couple people. There's a lot of different versions and ways that you can play. So she did an event at the Medusa Lounge in Cleveland. And we had a friend to the show, Crisis Banks, was hosting. So he invited me to come through. So I was excited. I'm thinking, you know, I'm just gonna come through, slide through. But your girl's on stage.
Listen, you be doing the damn thing. Like you really do.
Listen, I'm very good at getting somewhere where, I mean, I ain't gonna say it ain't where I'm supposed to be, but you know, going somewhere unexpected.
Right.
But it was really, really cool. So she got on stage and she played a round of Risha Reloaded with the crowd. So she had a lot of fun questions, a lot of inappropriate questions. There were some sexy questions, all that. So if you guys head over to my page at Cat Queen on Instagram, I do have the full version, and they're going to be in part 1 and part 2 on my reels, and you can catch the whole game. I recorded the whole game, and I was actually literally on stage right next to her the whole time she was doing the game, and it just was like, it was very surreal. Shout out to Crisis for putting me in a position where I was.
Did anybody get any pictures?
So people got some pictures, but she did not do a meet and greet. I know a couple people got some pictures.
Well, I mean, like, did anybody get any pictures of you on stage?
Oh, I have no idea because I didn't know anybody that was not on stage with me. I didn't know anybody, you know, that was in the crowd. I wish that I would know. So Transcenders, if you know anybody or if you attended the event this Saturday for Risha Reloaded, definitely send me some pictures or any videos you have.
You should ask Crisis because, I mean, given that he hosted the event, he probably knows. I'm quite sure they had their own photographer there capturing pictures or somebody.
Yeah, they probably did. But he had asked me for my stuff because I had stuff. My stuff was so close that everybody was like, "Damn, like how close was you?"
If nothing else, I'm sure the venue has pictures of everybody that was on the stage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to them. So shout out to the Medusa Lounge. It was a great event. And they said that they're going to have a lot more stars in store for the summer. So definitely follow them. I think it's Medusa Lounge, Cleveland, on Instagram. And it was a wonderful event. Crisis did his thing. I've really been learning from people like him and Nazy Nay have really kind of took me under their wing and kind of showed me the ropes as far as hosting. As you guys know, I've been hosting my events. And if you need someone to host your event or you're looking for a motivational speaker of any sort, definitely reach out to me, catqueen@gmail.com, because I now get paid for these things. So, you know, I'm really, really excited about that. But yeah, it was so fun to turn up with Carisha. You guys go to my page. I have all the videos of her. She was twerking, dancing. That BBL was BBLing. And it's just so funny because I just kept, you know, girl, I just kept inching closer and closer. Like, girl, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be next to you. I'm gonna be your best friend, honey. If you need me.
Damn thing.
So I can confirm, guys, she smells amazing. The BBL looks amazing. She was really fun. She took some pictures with some people. It's mostly the people that were on stage. I think a lot of people paid for maybe meet and greet or to be in the section or something like that. But you know, your girl Kat, I said, well, I gotta get got to get me a picture. So had to do, you know, my little feline, use my feline feminine wiles. And you know, got my little picture and had a great time. And we shut down the party. You know, I stayed and turned up with Crisis. He had it turned up. So we're going to get all the details, and me and Crisis tomorrow are actually going to answer all the questions that she had asked everybody. So we're going to actually tomorrow be playing our own version of Risha Roulette on Cat Got Your Tongue. So if you want to be involved, definitely be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. And then tomorrow I am going to be doing some polls and posting some of the questions, and you'll be able to comment. And might be able to read some of your comments on Cat Got Your Tongue. So be watching out tomorrow. We'll be posting everything to do with me and Crisis Banks. So we have Crisis coming up. I know you guys wanted another show with Kay Nicole, and then we also have Makara Danielle, who is a aerial artist. She has a few aerial classes coming in April and May and June. So I will be posting that. So if you're somebody that wants to be like Kat and you like to do adventurous things and dance and yoga and you want to be in the sky and fly, I'm going to give you some opportunities to get into that.
All right.
So that's all I have for today. Make sure y'all watch tomorrow. I'm telling you, we are going to have so much fun. Crisis, he had me dying. Like, we are going to be, you know, Cat Got Your Tongue. We get a little sexy. We get a little fun. So tomorrow's going to really be off the chain. So make sure y'all be there.
Yeah, listen, we appreciate you guys watching. Make sure that you guys follow both of us. I am at Authentically James, and Queen over here is
Cat Queen.
Yeah, at Cat Queen. I think that's about it. I was gonna say I had something else for you guys, but I think that's about it. But remember what I said at the beginning. If you guys are interested in possibly doing a podcast or just want to brainstorm on some things, make sure that you guys shoot us an email. We do have an email down there on the scroller, transcendingtheculture1@gmail.com. You can also email at ugdradiobroadcast@gmail.com. And yeah, just let us know what's on your mind and, you know, what you think you might want to do. And, you know, it'll be good, you know, to maybe get some more people here on the network. And then we are casting for a couple of programs. So again, if you're just interested in, you know, seeing what that's about, and, you know, if that's something that you may be interested in, let us know. But
I did want to say I am still booking for first season of Cat Got Your Tongue. We are booked a couple shows. So if you're interested specifically in being on Cat Got Your Tongue, make sure you email me at catqueen@ugdmediapub.com. Okay. So that is where I'm going to be taking, you know, any artists or anybody that wants to be on my specific show. So that is catqueen@ugdmediapub.com.
All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's that country. Yeah, I think that's it, Cat.
Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. We appreciate you guys, and hit us up online.
Bye.